And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and it's 3rd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and
9. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Aaron Donald with a sack. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford.
Incomplete.
Intended target was Cam Akers.
But it's going to be 2nd down.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
2nd and 10.
50, 50. We got 4. We got 4. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Who that? Who that? Pick the edge. Pick the edge. Come, come. Check 26. Check 26.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the first down. It's now 1st and goal.
Akers. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Now Stafford. Touchdown, Rams! Cam Akers. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there.
Elliott good on the extra point.
And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Alert! Take four! Check! Crunch! Crunch! Crunch!
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one.
Set. Waiting. Let's go, D. Let's go. Tight end left. Tight end left. 4 down. 4 down. 21. 4 down. Hey, Mike's 50. Mike's 50. 6 man. Check.
Stafford looks to throw again. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 56 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Sets up to throw it. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that's caught inside the 35. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Quite a show of arm strength right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Stafford now to throw. His throw incomplete. Cooper Kupp was his intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Mike 50, Mike 50. We own them. We own them. Hey. Hey, check. Mike 50, Mike 50. I got him.
Now Stafford. Man open, it's It's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50, Mike's 50. You can't block me. You can't block me. Mike's 50, Mike.
Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. Throwing on second and 14. Hurts. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Third down here.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
This one out quickly to Watkins. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
If you're a wide receiver and they call a screen pass, you're counting on some people being out in front of you blocking. But that play was well diagnosed by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. And they got there and swarmed and finished off the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
gun. It's Hurts.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
2-2 to go on the return. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey, here we go. 49. 49's the mic. 49's the mic.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. When tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Stafford. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Lady! Mike 50, yo. Take me up. Here we go. Omaha, ready, move. 10. Chance. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
Stafford on 1st down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. Touchdown, LA! Robert Woods, 57 yards. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range. On 1st down, Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Open man, that's Devontae Smith.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
If you run an out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
From the 40 now on second down. Hurts. And he'll get it down to the play to the 37. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Able to get there and pick it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee.
All right, let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3?
Taking it about the 1.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
On first down at Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and that'll bring up second down. Throwing is Stafford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft.
Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10, and he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. And a big turning point here in the second half, Charles, after that play.
All you're trying to do is change momentum, flip things around for your team. You're just trying to take the ball away. How about when you take it away and score? That really changes things.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that gives him a 3-point lead. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Not much there, only a yard. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Stafford going to give this to Akers. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Waiting. Oh, you got deep. Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight right. Tight right. Hey, 4 down. 4 down.
3rd and 2, Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Stafford throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jackson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers. Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Off the fake to Akers. Here's Stafford. That's caught left side. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's Stafford. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, LA! Deshaun Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. A late turnover is so often the difference in a ball game. And here, the turnover leads to a go-ahead touchdown.
So repeat after me, partner. You have to take care of the football. In order to protect the lead, you must take care of the football. Ball security. How many times do they have to say it? They've been preaching it since day 1 of camp. and it came back to bite him right there.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there, pick up the first down.
Hurts.
Left side here to Sanders. And he's got room. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Here we go.
That goes for a gain of 31.
That could very well be a defining play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them a lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And room there to work it inside the 25. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Rager catches it left side.
His 2nd catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first, and it'll bring up 3rd down now.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for it with Howard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
He's back to throw. Well, that's complete to Sanders. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line.
Way to be there,
Give him
man.
10 yards on the pickup. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and inches at the 8-yard line.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
So not quite a first and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. A give to Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up 1st and goal.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. 1 to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary, but you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
Let's see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Now Stafford. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Stafford. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Charles, I think back to your earlier statement about the visitors being the underdogs needing to win that turnover battle. And this defense, they forced 2 turnovers so far. Big reason why they lead this game.
Yeah, and I know defenses always talk about getting turnovers in bunches, getting those takeaways. 2's not a bunch, but it's plenty in this game. Exactly the formula they need. And I got to tell you, partner, I like it when you think back to something I said that actually comes true. It's actually right.
It happens more often than you might think. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball.